It's 6:45 here at the Loon Lake Forest Service Road. Here's the railway level crossing. This time I'm going railway east to Loon Lake and Summit Lake. Here's the first of 3 trestles in quick succession. This is the outlet of Loon Lake. Here is the big picture of where I am, Vancouver Island on the west coast of British Columbia, and the little red dot is the rough area of my hike near Port Alberni. Here's the railway map. It shows the E&N's Port Alberni subdivision going from right to left, Parksville to Port Alberni, and the little red squiggle is the area where I was walking. Here's a close-in look. It's the Port Alberni summit, and you can see Highway 4 and the railway and various forest roads. The red circle is the start and end of my little walk. It is Loon Lake Forest Service Road level crossing. That's about mile 22.2. Red circle on the right is my turnaround point. It's in the rock cut near the summit, and that's about mile 20.85, something like that. Those 3 red squiggles are the 3 trestles that I spent time at. I spent the most time at the one on the right at Summit Lake. That is the extent of my walk. Wasn't much of a walk, and this was more of a stay in one place and enjoy the location type of outing for me. Lovely, peaceful spot here. There's camping in there. It's the campground for Mosaic. That's where I was. Okay, let's motor to the next one. On my left will be the Arrowsmith Siding. Here is the west switch. Siding is still beside me. Coming up to the corner by the east switch, and then the long trestle across the swamp. This is a nice view here. Okay, this trestle is at mile 21.8. It is the longest trestle on the E&N's Port Alberni subdivision. So the cable running down the middle of the deck is from the fiber optic cable installation project, which wrapped up in early 2022, and it was to allow the workers who were on this structure to snap onto it for safety purposes, because when they were working, this was a job site. Some of these ties are getting bad as far as crumbly and weak. I like to make sure I'm walking above the stringer beams, which are the beams that run parallel and support the ties. But the last time there was any kind of railway activity here was in June 2016 for a speeder tour. And the last time there was a train here was January 2002. Look back here. Nice view. I'll do a photograph here. Nice. Okay. Now a quick sprint down to the third and final trestle, which is where I'm going to set up for sunrise and some enjoyable morning photography, I hope. And suddenly I found myself at the prettiest of scenes here at Summit Lake. Mount Arrowsmith straight ahead. I love this spot. Nice quiet morning here. Okay, walk forward on the trestle a bit to get clear of this tree here, so I get a clearer view. Here's my setup. I plan on staying here for 20 minutes or more. Sunrise should be somewhere to the left of the big trees through there, and then make its way as it climbs, and perhaps as it's climbed over the mountain it might be straight down. I'm going to stay for that possibility. And the view is pretty good too. So that is what happened, and it was a lot of fun to watch the sun appear over the top of Mount Arrowsmith, nicely in line with the railway and the trestle. And so the tool that I use to plan these kinds of things, and there are various ones available on the internet, is a website called Ephemeris, and I use the free version. Here's what the mapping of it looks like, and the red little balloon thing is my location. I just set it anywhere I want in the world, and the top left hand corner you can see the day that you set it to. And this map here, I like it because it shows the road and the railway and the contours. And the orange lines on either side are the sunrise and sunset, and the dark blue, light blue deals with moonrise and moonset. So of course that's changing all the time during the month, during the year. Here's a zoom in of the trestle that I'm at Summit Lake. Again, sunrise and sunset, showing you where those are going to happen. Keep in mind, sunrise happens when the sun appears over the horizon in flat ground, but mountains block it. And so actually seeing the sun takes a bit longer. So here's where I am at that red balloon circled there, and I'm looking that way towards Mount Arrowsmith and to where the sun will eventually appear. This just shows you the sunrise and sunset angles on that particular day, and of course this changes from day to day. And here's what happens around 8:29 or so a.m. is the sun angle is all of a sudden in line with the railway, and that's shown here on this graphic, and that's when the sun appeared over the mountain directly in line, and I was very happy. It's a good thing to have the tools to do some planning and to be aware of interesting things that are coming up for the locations that you enjoy, and then to go out and do it. Okay, let's try out dual camera. I might continue on this way later after sunrise. Depends. I'll see. Oh yeah, this is pretty. This is one of those mountain sunrises where actual sunrise happened, about 45 minutes ago. And I'm waiting for the sun to work its way up like that. By the time it goes over the peak of Mount Arrowsmith, it's hopefully right above the peak. That's what I'm hoping for. And hey, if it happens, great. If not, this is a very pleasant morning. This Loon Lake is just so gorgeous. Hear the sounds of some birds and stuff like that, and chipmunks or squirrels or whatever they are. What a pleasant morning here. I'll expose for the mountain there. It's always fun playing the exposure game with the camera here. It's like, okay, there's the sky, nice, and the treetops and the mountain. And as I pull down and give you foreground, you lose the sky, washed out. Which is why I enjoy using my big camera here. It shoots 3 photos in quick succession and blends them so that I can get a blend of foreground and background lit nicely like this. I do a lot of railway hiking along this subdivision, and it's such a different experience this morning just to stay in one place, especially in the quiet of the morning. See behind me, the sun is creeping towards me, which means it's getting higher up there, so it can reach closer to me. Now looking to my left, I can see the sun is touching the side of the swampy part of the lake here. This is going to be interesting light for the next bit. Yeah, the sun is through there. It's touching those trees. This is fun, playing with geometry. The angle of the sun and the angle where I am behind objects that are blocking it temporarily. Alright, now I got the sun behind Mount Arrowsmith's peak. So I just keep shooting for a while. There it is. Perfect. Just how I hoped it would be. Lovely. Pulling the trigger on my camera with one hand, holding the video camera with the other. Oh wow. Such an instant impact of light. Oh wow. This video here does not do it justice. Show you behind. I'm all lit up behind. And now it's time to walk to the other end of the trestle, look back to where the landscape will be nicely lit by the low horizon sun. Walk into the light. Oh yeah, that's nice. What a beautiful scene. Okay, I'm going to walk 0.5 of a mile and head into the Locharkaig Rock Cut. Look back at where I came from. Summit Lake is still beside me. That's the main part of the lake. The part with the trestle is just the swampy end of it. And as you can see, I'm in the shade for a bit. But around this corner is the site of the Locharkaig doubling spur, long since removed, and milepost 21. This built up area on the right is what I think the Locharkaig doubling spur was. It just continues beside me here. It's right there. And behind it is a drop-off gully, and then the slope again went right through there. Coming up on the right is milepost 21, which kind of indicates the Alberni summit. Start going downhill at a 2.1% grade or so. And I can hear the Highway 4 traffic up on the right as it's working its way up to the highway summit. Okay, looking railway east. This is my turnaround, about mile 20.85 or so. Highway 4 is just right up there. Let's continue back now. I love this cool rock cut just before the summit, and it just keeps on getting nicer. This is very lush here with the grass growth and the weeds, and the ground between the ties is very soft, so it's a moist soil area. I love this area. Oh my, so beautiful. Oh yeah, nice. You can see the mile 21 post in the distance. When I'm editing videos, I notice how I say post for P-O-S-T. I don't know why I accent it like that. Post. That's better. I love it. Nice. This side's nice too. Going up towards the highway at the top there. Wow. Okay, I am glad I came down this end and did my turnaround down here. I love that rock cut. Yeah, mile 21. Here's the stump. So the doubling spur is in here. Old rails, etc. I think I'm going to go in and play in there. Put my headlamp on to give me a bit of light. We'll see how it goes through there. Switched out of my sunglasses. Got a higher ISO on the camera. All that stuff for low light for Mike. Alright. Here we go. This is the grade of the spur. Look there, and you can see it dropping off right down here, going down. That's looking westward. Don't mind the shadows. Current line is there, the main line. And Let's just go this way and take a look. So that's where they've stored some rail. Take a closer look and see if I can see any markings on it. Okay, I'm on the side of the spur. Here, I'll step up a bit. Bushwhacking my way into this. Nothing there. Steel, it's probably all goma. Same there. Resting on an old tie. And again. And now to get out of here. Or I think I go around this way. Built up. Feels cool to walk in something old like this. And it just continued on and merged in with the rail, with the main line. Okay, to get back into there. Back on the main line. Okay, let's continue on. Here's Shadow Mike, walking next to Summit Lake, nicely through there. I'm at mile 21.4. As I look back at Mount Arrowsmith, oh, that's nice with the sun there. And here's the trestle, only partially covered in sunlight. Oh, the light is so nice. Shadows aren't a problem here because there's such an even division of shadow to light. Oh my. And Mount Arrowsmith is up there. Okay, brace yourself. I'm going to turn around into the sunlight and walk back. Well, this has been a lot of fun here at the mile 21.4 trestle at the west end of Summit Lake. So I'm so thankful for the opportunity to be able to enjoy this morning on October 1st. Very content and peaceful for me this morning. I am thankful for this place of beauty. And let's disappear into the shadows here and walk the short distance to the next trestle. Looking ahead to the middle trestle, there's the woods, and here's where it opens up with the recent cut block by Mosaic. So this is clear at the moment of windfalls. Big thanks to the people who cleared them. And I suspect during the coming autumn winter storm season, we'll get some more blowdowns because of just how thin the buffer is. Just my guess. Okay, mile 21.8 trestle. The longest one on the Port Alberni subdivision. Here's some of the ties that are soft and wobbly. So I'll move to the side so I'm over top of the stringer beams. I'm more comfortable that way. Here's one of two fire barrel platforms. Okay, that was fun. Okay. Nice. The swampy area will get some nice color in a few more weeks. Okay, until next time. Here's the switch stand for the switch points to the Arrowsmith Siding. And the siding gets covered up in the grass and weeds. Loon Lake, popular place to be. It's a campground. It's a popular place for fishing and for hiking around the lake. Alright, the end of the siding. There we are looking back Arrowsmith Siding on the left. Lovely Loon Lake. And the third trestle this way. Mile 22.1 at the outlet of Loon Lake. Yeah, it's lower than normal. Usual. Such a lovely view going this way. This campground and public parking area. Again, what a lovely place. That's nice. A few years ago, some people decided to have a little campfire here. Dum dum dum. Oh, this is beautiful. There's the outlet. And I just have a short walk of 0.1 of a mile to get to the Loon Lake Forest Service Road level crossing. That's the end of my little outing today. So thank you very much for watching this. Hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great day.